Alright, so we should have audio. It was good. I unplugged the battery of the mic by accident. But, yeah, no, we should be good. Just making sure. There shouldn't be any errors or anything. First, tell us if the audio is good. That's right off the bat. Just, wait, let me listen. So we should have audio. Oh, I'm very worried, because, like, okay, the audio is good now, and I just want to make sure, because, like, I don't want, like, for whatever reason, that thing crashes or whatever, or, like, the audio isn't good, so it is good. So, now I'm going to, like, do the actual intro. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen around the world. It is your host with the most, Zankye, and guess what we got news for? Beyblade Burst Evolution from Hascon 2017. So, that's a little badge thing just to show. And, alright, so, very fun. Just a little disclaimer right off the bat. We've shut a little copyright thing. Do not steal our footage or any photos from this live stream just to make a video just to garner views. If you want to share the news or spread the news, you share a link of the live stream or later when we actually launch the video. So, there might be a little bit of lag. But, yeah, what we're going to do is, there'll be the actual video. There might be, there'll be the actual video, interview, and then a slideshow. And, yeah. Burst App. So we're gonna actually go and start it now. So, yeah. Oh. Welcome to Beyblade World by Zankye, and this awesome Beyblade video starts right now. So, today for our Beyblade show, we are at Providence, Rhode Island. The reason why we drove all the way here is for Hascon. Hascon is like this special event where you get exclusive preview of upcoming HASBRO releases. Could be for Marvel, Transformers, and the reason why we're here is for Beyblade. So I'm hoping we see something. I don't know what we'll find, but probably something cool. The building's like just around there, a little bit of a walk, but I'm ready. So let's go. Alright, so we just went through registration, schedule, a little passport, and I'm going to see if I can find Burst. The little passport is just like, yeah, here we go, Burst. It's just you go around to some of the stands, you get like a little stamp there. So at least we'll get the Burst stamp. I'm really hoping we find something. I'm excited to go to the Burst panel. So, let's go. Alright, entrance to Hascon is right behind me. We're gonna go, and we're gonna go get some Burst stuff. Burst news. Yeah. Alright, we found where Burst is. I'm actually very excited. Come on, let's go see. Ooh, there's a tournament going on. Ooh. Alright. That's the funniest part. They already got Sig Excalibur. It's not even out yet. Dude, they actually got everything. Bet. The new two packs are from Evolution. They aren't Wave 5. Oh my. Alright. What do they call these bays? Alright. So, names are here. Genesis, Valtryek V3, Wyvorn W3, Fafnir F3, Rocktavor R3. So, I saw jokes of people saying the parts wouldn't look exactly the same, but they do. Yeah. Yeah, Chris saying, look, it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. It literally is exactly the same. This looks so cool. All right, so they got Chris Aiden. They got these new LR launchers. So you already get LR launchers right off the bat. All right, and you can see the stadium and everything. Legend Spriggan. All right, they got Legend Spriggan. They even have Maximum Garuda, Doom Sizer, D3. I'm trying to see the names because I don't see most of them. Ah, Lunar L2. They did do it.
Nubian.
And a Nubian.
Tyros.
Hey, and look.
Sizer 2.
Whoa. Orpheus?
Wyvern. That's a new package just on the wave 6.
Who's Orpheus?
Orpheus is Phantasm. No. Universe Few 2.
No, that's a new one. All right.
This is on wave 6.
So.
New package.
Wait. Go up with the camera. So, I can't even process this. All right. Okay, we're gonna go off the base in just a second, but just go up just for 1 second. Okay. They were waiting for Burst Evolution just to do this. So all those bays were all saying Lost Lunar may be in a 2-pack. No, it's a single. I can't even process this. It's so cool. And
Look at the launcher. Look at the launcher.
they got the launcher LR. It's probably the same, just a little bit different. But I am right on this.
So
yeah.
Ben Fafner.
So Switch Strike, I'm guessing, is just going to be what they're going to be calling the little quirks for the layers.
Exactly the same. Look at the
It looks so accurate.
Wyvern.
Sig, the parts look accurate, like. Hey, transparent layers. They actually did it. Oh. So, a thing to know. So they have all the God chips. They have like all the parts. They aren't counting the God chip as its own parts. They're counting it just part of the layer, but that's what Burst did before.
So they do new repackaging.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Orpheus
next.
O2. What is Orpheus?
I think it's. I don't. The bait might have been teased, but I'm not aware of it. But yeah, look. Parts look exactly the same. Fafnir F3. So the cool part about this, and it's good because that's kind of like what Takara Tommy does. First off, hype. Second, as we're walking, because I'm just excited. On the packaging on the back, they do show off the special abilities that the drivers have in the layers. We're gonna go a quick overview of it, and we're gonna see what else we can point out. All right, so this stuff is like this is like pre-Burst Evolution. So it's like all the stuff that's come out up until now, all the 2-packs, all the singles or recolors, Master Kit, Ripfire, all of it. There's other stuff too, like these are like all the previous battle sets that have come out. Avatar Attack Battle Set, Epic Rivals Battle Set, regular stadiums. I still can't process this. It's coming soon. Well, we're gonna look a little bit more in detail and get a lot of pictures. So, just to show off the stuff that's actually in this little panel thing, or this, yeah. All right, so for this set, this is the Beyblade Burst Evolution Starstorm Battle Set. Comes with 2 bays, and we're gonna show off those bays in the back. These are other bays that you can collect. So on the back, you got, all right, that's the new name, Satum S3. So I guess that's Chris Aiden, but a new name. So parts are exactly the same. Looks very accurate. Transparent parts, by the way. That's a first. And you can see they're actually showing off the little quirks with the layers, the special abilities, and along with the drivers. That's very cool. They go in detail with that. Genesis Valtrek V3. So most likely we'll get like an updated version of the parts list with what the parts names actually are. You also get this really wacky stadium. Looks very cool. And as we actually go back to the front, on the front, LR launcher, very surprising and very cool. So, Switch Strike, I'm guessing that's basically the sort of quirks that the drivers and the layers have. That's most likely what the name is. We're gonna ask questions in a second. That's what the set looks like. This looks like legit, just like Takara Tommy. All right, moving down, it's other singles. So we got Wyvern W3. Oh, looks so epic. LR Launcher 2, which is very cool. And there's a Genesis Valtrek V3, but this one is more of a really cool recolor. So I'm guessing the singles are going to be a little bit different, obviously. So if you want a little bit more like the accurate colors of Takeratami for your preference, you'd get this set. But yeah. And just moving on, you can see all these other beys. They look very accurate. Some of them may be different color choices, which is fine, but pretty accurate nonetheless. Like, they got Legend Spries. Oh, I'll probably see the name as we're moving. Very cool. Excalius X3. I don't even know what the name is for that one because they don't have the box. There. Yeah, Fafnir F3. And you can just see Rock Trevor R3. So there might be slight differences here and there, but they look very accurate. I don't even know who Orpheus O2 is. Maybe that's from a new layer or something. I'm not too sure. But yeah, some recolors. 2-pack right there, which is Tyros. I don't even know who Tyros. Okay, so again, these are like new beys. Tyros and Doomsizer D2, Nubian A2, Dual Threat Launcher, because you can go both left and right, Lunar L2, Evil Pero. So again, lots of new stuff. Fengrif's all the way at the end there. Hey. So what we're probably going to do, we're going to ask somebody from HASBRO who does like the PR. We're going to ask a lot of questions. Very exciting, and I'm very hyped. Actually, that's a Fafnir recolor, because I was just looking and I'm like, oh, wait, it's green. Wait. Because look, the Fafnir that's right over there is like the original color, so the Fafnir that's actually in the... Yeah, it's a okay, so we just found like a Fafnir F3 recolor. Epic! A little display case, and like each one is divided for attack, you know, balance, defense, and stamina. Really cool. This is all the previous baits, not including any of the new evolution stuff. Still really hype. All right, you can hear the audio, right? All right, so yeah, so that was the footage of us just going through it at first. It was a lot to take in when we just went there. Just to go over a few things, there are no QR codes as far as we know, other than the one that we just showed at Hascon that we just got, that like everybody gets. Logo is there, you can barely see it. But logo is there just so nobody tries to steal any footage or photos just to make a video and get views on their own. If you want to share the news, you share the link of the video, like we said before. But, yeah, there is more. It's not just, oh, it's just us looking around. No, we did an interview with actually developer of the app. There's lots of new cool stuff with the app. There's also, what was it, PR manager? The one that product development. We tried to ask as many questions as we could. So we have a segment for that, so either interview should be up by now. Sorry. All right, so here with a very special Hasbro person that works with the Beyblade Burst App. He's going to explain all the new and epic stuff for the Burst App. So take it away.
How you guys doing? So this is a beta build that's not available yet, that we're hoping to launch sometime this fall. This is we've entirely redesigned the flow of the app. This is our new main screen that you're going to come into. Now we feature live battling that you can see. We have a whole bunch of new features that are in there. One significant update to the app is that when you select a battle, you're selecting your bay after a battle, and I can show you our new bay interface for that.
Sure.
So the big update is multiplayer online, and everyone now is has their a new profile, so they'll be able to select their profile icon.
A lot more in depth now.
Yep.
Oh.
And actually, different regions around the globe.
That's
One of
very
my
cool.
favorites is Antarctica. The
Ooh.
Yeti is pretty cool. We also have a restore feature, so that way if something happens to
If you lose your account?
yeah,
All right.
you can retrieve your leveling up in status.
So the country shift, Dave, you can battle anywhere around the world.
Yeah.
So as part of being a blade, like the experience is shifting from leveling up your bays to leveling up yourself as a blader. So to help you do that, we have the new profile, but we also have achievements. So you can go in and earn achievements for doing different tasks throughout the app.
Ah, and I
So-
can see there's a little reward thing if you get enough experience.
Exactly. So this counts how many blader points you have as you work your way up to the next level. These are the different achievements that you can do at any particular time. We have timed achievements, perhaps for that week. We have, winning different exhibition battle, which we're currently calling practice,
Sure.
or even scanning different things into the app. Once to add friends, if you as part of the multiplayer, you can battle a friend online. To add a friend and to see your friends, we have a new friends list. To add a friend, you would have to know their blader ID.
Yeah.
And then you can add them in there. And then once they're there, you can challenge them to an online battle.
Yeah.
You have a completely new interface for selecting your bays. So you're able to filter your bay at the top based on that bay type. You get a cool preview of all our awesome avatars that are in the app.
Yeah.
Once you find a bay that you want to use, you can select it. And now we have a great selection screen for a stadium. So the stadiums that you unlock will be available here. You find a stadium that you like.
Yeah.
Then you would send out a battle request. The battle request goes to your friend. If they accept that request, they get a chance to select their bay. Now,
That's-
they don't know what bay you selected.
Yeah.
Right? It's kind of like how it operates now. And then so they can select their bay. So now we're going to battle online in the multiplayer section.
The interface is very cool. It reminds me of a long time ago with the Metal Fusion and like the Bay Battles Online. And it's like for an app format. It's very cool.
Yep. So as you know, we want to set our launch angle.
Oh, it's a new launcher too. Yeah, and you can switch the launchers, obviously. That's a cool feature. So,
All right, time it. So trying to get a perfect launch by timing and powering up. Now, just like the live app now, we're trying to power up and collect the energy orbs.
yeah. Oh, you tap on them. Oh, I'm playing wrong. And yeah, there's the special features for the base if you're a certain type, and then have to add the avatar ability.
So I'm going to launch my avatar attack. I have to time it just right. Oh,
Ah.
I've done that 1,000 times and I still can't get it.
Oh.
And then I got a burst.
Ah.
So that's kind of the multiplayer part of it.
Sure. Out of curiosity, in the future, do you have any plans to maybe if you pick a certain stadium, the stadium will have maybe like spikes or something and you have to avoid it, or something like that?
Well, we're always considering new stuff to put into the app. At this time, I can't share as far
No.
as the stadium.
Yeah, it's fine.
That we have. Let me show what I can show you is our awesome new battle menu.
Sure.
So to quickly walk you through the difference, we saw the achievements, we saw the friends list. It tracks on a leaderboard among your friends at the Baymaster level in your advancement. The battle menu has been reconfigured. We have a head-to-head battle, which is another way to get into that online.
Yeah.
Random opponent will actually pair you up against someone else who's actively online at that time.
Sure.
We have a quick top battle menu that's going in there, so you can jump around the app.
Yeah.
If you get an achievement, you'll see like a little flag that that was let you know of that.
Sure.
The challenges that we have in there, exhibition battles allow you to go against a computer opponent. And the training session. So
Yeah. So, like, plan for this the app just to get like this huge, big update. When do you plan to like give the update to everyone?
We will push it as soon as we can, but you know,
Yeah.
that's what things come up. We have to address issues,
Yeah.
get a certification approval. So we,
Sure.
we don't have an official time that we can, a date that we can announce
Yeah.
when it will be available. But it's available soon. It'll be hopefully soon that we get it up there.
Yeah. Oh.
Soon, like in a month?
We're hoping to get it sometime in September, but we can't guarantee like the actual.
September.
Yeah.
I know for sure a lot of people will be very excited. It's a big update. It's much more, I would say, user-friendly, I guess, with how you can select the beys and everything. I'm just very surprised because it's a big step up moving into the evolution, because I know a lot of people were worried that they might not be able to come, Hasbro might not be able to do it, but they're doing a very good job so far. The app is looking great. We're going to go to the beys in just a second, and it's just like a good job.
Oh, but it's not, you know, all of us that work on that app, we love Beyblade, so we love trying to do the best experience we possibly can.
Yeah.
This is a tip of an iceberg of a whole bunch of ideas and things we'd love to do. But what we can do and ultimately get into the app, you know, we do what we can.
Yeah.
So we look forward to launching it, and we really look forward to having people play and battle online.
Definitely. So there you go. If you're curious on the Burst app, a lot of answers. Stay tuned. Download the Burst app if you haven't already on iOS or Android, and stay tuned. All right. Audio now? All right. So let's talk about the app. So the app is a major improvement from before. It's really is a step up. It's sort of like if you know about Hasbro and what they did for Metal Fusion Masters. It's like Bay Battles Online, except more of an app format. They are stepping up their game. The interface is a lot more different. I don't know if we have the segment in there. I'm not too sure. But just to re-explain, for the QR code that we showed before, it's not an element Valtriac. What it is when I was asking the question of what it was, they're going to try to make more of these cool layers in part to sort of have cool effects on them, to more emphasize the point of customization. So Valtrac is one of them, so maybe they'll do more in the future of other specific beys with other effects.
So now the interview.
Yeah, that was the app interview. We're going to launch, of course, everything like later through these days. Right now we actually have an interview where we talk to the product manager. We asked a lot of questions. Also, we asked questions that Kai-V sent us. So thank you very much. Since I know some of those questions were community questions, try to answer as much as we could and ask as much as we could. But let's get to the segment. Sure. All right. So here at the Burst Evolution section, we got Mike from Hasbro. He's going to explain all the hype with the Burst Evolution. So what is this set? Explain it.
So this is our brand new Spring 2018 battle set based on the Beyblade Evolution second season animation and the new Switch Strike feature. So we're introducing a brand new Star Storm battle set. So this is a two-piece. You have the top translucent dome and then the bottom. All new shape and design to create new action on the tops. Then, of course, the Switch Strike tops themselves. The set contains a version of Saturn S3 and then also an all-Teco of Genesis Valtriac. Especially cool with the Switch Strike tops, we have our brand new Switch Strike launchers. These white launchers, they're capable of both left and right. They have a brand new hook grip as well as a tool built in. So you'll see that in all of our Spring Switch Strike battle product and also our new starter packs as well.
All right, so let's go over the starter packs. So
on the next level, these are the first four we have for our new Switch Strike starter packs: Genesis Valtriac, Wyvern, Rocktavor, and Fafnir. These are early productions, so you may see some deco adjustments as we go.
Yeah.
But all of these are from the show, obviously, come with the new launcher. And then on the back of pack, we can take a look. really showcasing all the individual features of the Switch Strike tops.
Yeah, we had a little segment where we showed it on the back, but it's more in depth, and it'll show you like the specific abilities for the layers and the drivers.
It's really designed to highlight for our bladers the energy layer motion and also the performance tips to see how each one can change up the battle and obviously create their ideal bay.
Just a quick small question.
Sure.
So obviously customization is important with Burst.
Always.
So specifically with the little God chip in the middle,
Yes.
are we going to be ever able to customize that, or is that just stay on the layer?
I think that's probably standard in our line. That's going to stay locked in.
All right.
That's one difference, but yeah, the look and the feel is consistent, but they are a fixed part of the energy.
All right,
layer.
sure. I don't know.
Yep.
So we're and just with the products, because maybe somebody will think it's different.
Sure.
They're still going to have the slopes, right?
Yeah, they'll have the same slope friction fit that our core Beyblade Burst line has in 2017.
And what is this?
Well, on the bottom, what you're going to continue to see for us is newness in the core tops as well. So we're going to continue out with the starter pack. The blue launcher, again, is our right spin launcher.
Yeah.
You'll see the red launcher here. That's to denote left spin. We'll continue to look at both new tops and redecos in our starter packs, our singles, and our dual packs. And then we have a dual threat left-right string launcher for spring 2018 as well. So that's a quick single switch, and it works for either direction top.
Those are recolors in the back. They're recolors?
It's a mix. You'll see some recolors. You'll also see some new tops mixed in as well.
Yeah, because I don't even know what some of these bays are. So what we'll probably do now is just ask a few more other questions, some about the future of evolution, maybe specific bays.
Sure.
All right, so specific questions driver-wise, because I know a lot of people were curious because some drivers weren't released. Or,
Sure.
So I don't know specific names for the drivers, obviously, but for any drivers that Hasbro couldn't do for whatever reason, do they ever plan in the future to try to release it in maybe a specific pack or something?
Yeah, I think for us, sometimes we'll mix and match, and
Yeah.
we may put a driver with a different top than
Sure.
it may come out with its Karatomi version. I think just because it's not in the initial wave or the early doesn't mean it won't eventually come out. We do our best to get as much of that consistency as we can.
Definitely.
And I think you might see some later on.
Are they going to do anything like the Apex 2-pack where it came with like 5 drivers, or like that other 3-pack? I can't remember the name. I
Yeah.
think it's Custom Clash.
Yeah, we do a couple exclusives that obviously mix it up and try to add that level of customization, that exclusivity. I think you'll continue to see that. Frankly, we're not really fully planned out for our 2018 exclusives, but I think you will see, multiple force disc or drivers or whatever the case may be, but giving people that depth within those exclusive items.
Yeah. All right. So I can already see it with the set. A lot of people are curious if Hasbro is going to make them more accurate to the anime or like the Takarotami.
Yeah, I think we'll do a little of both, quite honestly. I think we always try to get a version of the main anime characters out there that is reflective of the show.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we want to introduce variety and really give some differences to fans and bladers out there. And so you'll see a mix of both.
Yeah, so for an example, if you ever want anime accurate colors, you'd get the Starstorm battle set, or if you maybe wanted a slight variation to it, you would get one of the single packs that's Genesis Valtrak. So you'll still probably get like the anime / Takarotami version of it, but you'll always see a variation to it just so it's not the exact.
Yeah, I think for us it's important to add that depth and that variety, and we try to offer both the pure anime version and then also a vision for the character that may be a bit different.
Yeah, that's good. All right, so a lot of people have been curious about this. We kept on getting questions since we made those videos covering the tournaments.
Yep.
So Battle for the Burst happened in Canada, fun time.
Yep.
A lot of people are curious on US and when it'll come or if it'll ever come.
Yeah, I think tournaments are always a huge part of the brand. We recognize that competitive drive, that competitive spirit, and I think you'll see a lot more tournament action in different markets around the world, really next year in 2018. as is often the case, Canada is a great lead market for us, and
Yeah.
they kind of set a high bar with that mobile tour. And I think you'll see more and more as Generation 3 rolls out.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't get that Canada is more of testing it, because US is a bigger market. So if anything happens and like it's an oops, then it's going to be a lot of backlash.
Well, and I think with Canada, we just recognize that it's always been, they're great fans of Beyblade in Canada. And so
Definitely.
it's a great opportunity to kind of get it out and get the early reaction with them.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will at least be happy that the bays look a lot more closer. A lot of people have been kept on asking, when are they going to do transparent layers or drivers? I see some of it here and there.
Yeah, I think we really, from the beginning, we never stopped working with Zankye Tomy and trying to get that match as close as possible. So I think you'll see a lot more transparency, a lot more polish in the molds, all those things.
Yeah.
But that's an area of focus for us, is introducing that fine detail that bladers are looking for.
Yeah. All right, so this has been curious for a lot of people. So they're wondering if Hasbro is ever going to lower the prices for some of the Burst products. But like...
I think for us, we don't ultimately set the retail prices. We try to get the greatest experience to as many people as possible. I think that's why you see us introducing a single pack without a launcher, so you don't have to continue to buy new launchers. I think it's an opportunity to get variety out there. We try to keep the prices as low as we can.
Yeah, and it is, again, it's up to the retailer. Maybe Toys R Us will make it $12.99, maybe Target will make it $9.99. It's up to them.
For us, we always try to build in accessibility at the lowest price points possible.
And that's also good why micros,
Yep.
because micros, maybe somebody can't afford it for whatever reason, so they can purchase micros, get a small stadium, and they can have enjoyment out of that, and you can customize it with the driver, or performance tip, I should say,
Yep.
and they can have fun with that.
That's the idea, certainly.
So, in Japan, there are prize-based, like Amaterios and Baldor, and I think now Shadow Richel come. So, with these bays, that Hasbro names like Materials Baldorov.
Yep.
Is Hasbro ever going to plan to release it?
I think we're working with Zankye Tomy, and we'll try to find a way to get some of those bays that have been either part of the Gospel scenes or other promotions. We will try to get a way to find those into our line as well.
Definitely. A lot of people might be also curious on the old generation bays, like some Drigger, Dragoon, Drasil might have been remade into Burst bays.
Yes.
And it is a lot of nostalgia factor. So will Hasbro ever maybe look into it, maybe just to release them?
No, I think that's part of our plans. We love the coolness of taking that past and the G1 bays and then introducing the Burst feature. So we absolutely have plans to release those in our markets as well.
Yeah, so I guess it's more of just waiting, because a lot of people are saying, when is Luna or L2 going to come out? It's just a matter of waiting, because maybe you need permission or something, or you need to go through a certain thing just to get the certain bait.
I think sometimes we don't necessarily release product in the same order.
Yeah.
We always work very closely with Zankye Tomy. We make an effort to get the most popular tops and some of the rare tops out to our markets, out to our fans as best we can. So I think what you're seeing here for the 2018 line is really an early sneak peek of Wave 1. There's a lot more to come, and I think a lot of those questions will be answered as the year rolls on.
So we talked before, but we didn't get a chance to record it. So stadium-wise, because obviously it's going to be different from Takara Tomy.
Sure.
Takara Tomy may have some stadiums where it's electronic, where you can spin in the middle, left and right. What does Hasbro have plans for stadium-wise, if you can say anything?
Yeah, I think for us, you've already seen it with the Avatar Attack Stadium this year, the spring battle set coming out with the Star Storm, just a different form, a different feel and play. You'll continue to see some new sizes from us of the basic standalone stadium. And then we have big innovation coming for fall of 2018 with a play environment that's unlike anything we've ever done in Beyblade. And we'll be showing that most likely in New York for Toy Fair.
Definitely. It is a lot more, I would say, accurate to the actual bays. And I do notice a lot with the Hasbro bays, the way that they'll choose, for the 2-pack layers, because let's say they'll just be a recolor, it's maybe based off a random booster color scheme.
Yep.
So I understand why, because it gives, it's sort of like a Hasbro version of it. So
I think for us, we recognize that there are fans around the world, and where there's an opportunity for us to do something a little bit different, create some variety, and a new interpretation. We work very closely with Zankye Tomy to come up with what those expressions can be.
it's a lot more better than the previous regular bursts, and it's just a lot more in depth with what they're going with and more expansive.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. Our design teams work very closely with them, and they're constantly trying to put out the best experience we can, and also create newness, and try to add on to Beyblade and what that offering is.
Yeah. Even if for some layers, because I know sometimes they won't cover everything, but for some bays they might cover parts where there will be stickers. Some parts it'll just be blank, like Excalius, the little red sticker on the sword. But it's very, it's very small. But they are trying to at least try to get very close to Takara Tomy.
Yeah, I think you'll see with a lot of the deco hits and the sticker pieces, we're trying to mirror that look. In some instances where we change it up, we may alter it slightly, but I think we try to stay very true to the form that you see in the animation, and in instances where Takara Tomy does something different, we do our best to match that.
Yeah, so that's all the questions I can think of right off the bat. So for a lot of Beyblade fans that might have been curious, might have been critical of Hasbro, now you can still voice your opinion. It doesn't matter if it's negative or not, because they do listen.
Of course, always.
I think it's a good step in the right direction. They're trying their best to do everything, so just keep that in mind. I know, because maybe some things won't get released and they want to know when. I guess it's just more of a matter of patience. Another thing I am curious for, will it be sort of more Ripfire products or more like Avatar stuff? Like, you know how Avatar there's a Valtrek and a Kirbyus? Will it be more add-ons or more sort of spin-offs?
I think what you'll see, I think you will see some more Ripfire tops, and I think we're always trying to push the envelope with launchers or different pieces. I can't comment specifically on what's coming, but we're always trying to add and plus up and create that variety in the line.
Definitely. So very informational. If you guys have any questions, feel free to do it in the comments below. Voice your opinion. We'll try our best to get any feedback to Hasbro if there is any. And if you liked this video, make sure to hit that like button, show your support, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you already are subscribed, make sure you click that bell so notify of our uploads. And thanks for watching. Have a burst evolving day. We have audio? We do? Alright, we should have it now. So, interview for the app, interview for the products in general. Some questions were own, some questions Kai-V submitted for us to go and ask. Prices, more or less they should be the same. $9.99. Again, it does depend on the retailer too, because some might want to make it higher, some might make it lower. It depends on them. Planned release, we might... Alright. Oh, he's going to talk and explain it.
So, according to HASBRO, products is January 2018, but in certain markets we're gonna start seeing probably before Christmas in limited quantities. These markets are US, Canada, and Australia. And so as the winter goes along, so most of these products you saw will be released.
Yeah.
Probably till late spring.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
slideshow,
we'll have a slideshow, but just in a second. You might see some products, maybe some a little bit close to the holidays. I think I saw a tweet on the actual Hasbro thing saying January 18th.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it slowly come. I think the set's set for spring.
Before Christmas in some markets.
Not everything. Limited quantities. I'm trying to think if there's any additional things that we asked. We're going to go over the actual pictures of the box, and
but they can ask questions.
They can ask questions. The people are asking, why isn't it fall? Why is it winter? Probably because they have to make the actual
2018 line.
Yeah, 2018 line. Probably because they're still making it, so that's why it's not for fall. And they have to plan a lot of stuff, because you can see it was a big step up. Another thing, because
the ones in the back are all prototypes.
Yeah, everything could be changed later on when they're actually released. Yeah, the stuff on the prototypes, they could be changed. Fafnir F3, the green one, is a recolor, by the way. Just a disclaimer. There's an actual regular Fafnir, and there's a Fafnir recolor. Yeah. We're going to show the pictures and go over it. We have pictures of 2-packs and everything. Everything that we could gather, just go over it again, and I'll answer any questions by reading the chat. So again, logo right there, coming soon. There's me with Fulton shoe. There's him taking a second photo because we weren't too sure if the first one got taken. That's me reacting to the case. Don't worry, we're actually going to get to the actual products. It's just all the photos we got.
I might stop.
We might stop just to get through the actual photos. There, I don't know what face I was making there. There you go. That is Lunar L2. That's the dual. I believe that's the dual threat LR launcher. It looks almost exactly the same as the actual Takaratomi one. You can see a Nubian A2. You can see the 2-pack. I still don't know what Tyros T2 is, or Orpheus O2. There's Chaos and Wyvron. Valtrek right there. Another thing, I'm not too sure if it was... I'm pretty sure we do have it in an interview, but God chips stay on the beys.
Yeah.
Can't take it off. The rest is probably... rest is customizable.
We're gonna show the back soon.
We'll show the backs of the stuff. This is just like all the products and everything, just to give a good look. Later, when this live stream is done, when we actually launch it, you can just pause it. Also, Spryzen S3. There's Ultra Chronos. We forgot to show that one, but technically it's a surprise. The Fafnir recolor. Yeah, we're just going through one by one. Oh, also, concerning beys like Galaxy Zeus or Guardian Kirby's or any other god beys that... Yeah. They'll release, they're releasing it by, I guess, popularity-wise, the really popular beys, because that's why you see Sig Excalibur right there. You're still going to see the beys, probably, in the next wave. Another thing, especially with drivers, if there's a specific driver that they didn't release, whatever the driver may be, they're going to release it. It might not come with the bey, but they'll release it in some way or form. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, there's no QR codes, like we said before, other than that one video with the one QR code that we have.
Red launcher.
By the way, for the Lunar L2, there's a red launcher. That is a left launcher. The blue ones are just for right. Yeah, you can just see all the 2-packs and that stuff. I still don't know what Tyros T2 is. That just caught me off guard. I'm guessing most of these bays will probably... No, we didn't. I thought, I saw Orpheus from far away, and I thought it was Dori Chalcom, but it's not, because different design and everything. And if it was, yeah. Another thing to... Disclaimer, not really disclaimer, more just information. Anything that says Switch Strike is referring to, the God Layers and the drivers that have those special abilities. So anytime you'll see Switch Strike, that means, it's for the God Valkyrie layer or for the driver. I think they'll call it Double Switch Strike or something like that. If it is the layer and the driver. If not, you'll just, you'll still have it on the box. If there is no Switch Strike, then it's not a God layer.
So, the 2-packs Kanox and Escalius starts releasing in October.
Yeah.
It's wave 6.
We'll try to show the back of the boxes because we got pictures of everything, and I'm pretty sure Ultra Chronos has trends. Yeah, those are anime/Takaratomi accurate color beys. They'll still do variations here and there with singles or regular, but you'll still see the more authentic Takaratomi colors. And yeah, you can see all the new labels like DA25. They're gonna most certainly make an update list with all the new burst components.
And the 2 pieces is in one.
Yeah. They don't count the frames separately, they count it together. I think they call it the 2-frame forge disc, or... Yeah, we're just going through the other singles. We'll eventually get to the box. I know a lot of people. We're just going through it slowly.
Okay, here's Orpheus.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Not too sure. Go through the other ones.
Repack.
Yeah, it's a repack. I don't think that one's new. The same with one of the horror suits. Just new packaging. Yeah.
Okay, where are three? No, you see the Garuda part in here?
Yeah, you see Garuda, so that is Fugal.
So there's glare from the glass.
Yeah, there is glare from the glass, so keep that in mind.
Okay, so use portrait.
Yeah, we'll try to get to all the parts. We're just going through everything.
Yeah, no teeth.
Yeah, there's slopes, no teeth. I think that was said in the interview.
What about in here?
No, that's Wyvron W3. Other of the packagings, we'll see if we have any pictures of the other base. Is there any other pictures of the back of the base?
That's what it is.
Oh.
Obvious.
Whatever we have, we have. I am sure there is.
It was in glass, it's hard to take pictures.
Yeah, it was glass. It was very hard to get the pictures, but we tried to get the best that we could. I'm like, I want to say maybe 70-80% sure there is a trans driver. Very sure. I don't know for Neptune N2, but I do know for Ultra Chronos. But yeah, we're just going through everything. Switch Strike, like I said, Switch Strike is just what they're going to be calling the features for the God layers and the drivers. So they'll show off the features. So it's like Takeratami, how they like show off what the layer can do or what the driver can do. So sort of the same presentation. Hasbro does work with Takeratami. They're not copying Takeratami.
The designers work together.
Yeah, designers work together. Let's see what else. I think it even entered the battle for the burst in US in the future. Yeah, we had that in the interview. Whatever we have is whatever we have, and we tried our best to show everything.
We didn't have access to touch the base inside.
Yeah, we couldn't, look, if I could walk away with one of the evolution bays, I would. But, whatever is there in the case is there. Probably more in like, what is it, New York Comic Con? Or the New York Toy Fair, yeah. So that's most of what we have. I don't think there's anything else. The biggest changes from Hasbro and Takeratami for the God base is just that the God chip is locked on it. Like for Surprise NS3 Legend Spring, that makes sense because it is locked on it. But for all the other bays, it is locked.
The microphone is rubbing.
Let's do this. It is locked, but nothing else. They will try to do transparent drivers and stuff like that. I know a lot of people really want to see transparent drivers. They are trying their best. Again, thank you to all the Hasbro people that helped us out, did the interviews with us, and, also set it up. It was really fun. We're probably gonna do a separate video just launching the actual news just to show. But that's pretty much it. And yeah, it was a very crazy stream. A lot of people. I tried to mute one, but I muted somebody else by accident. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna, again, launch the news separate video. If you want to spread the news, share the link of the video. Don't steal the footage and just make a video of your own. But anyways, thanks for watching. Really do appreciate all the support that you guys give us. Really, it's just great that we're able to make it this far. I really appreciate it. We're going to try our best to cover anything that involves evolution news. We'll try our best to get the products and just show it. And yeah, that's it for now. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, show your support. Subscribe if you haven't already. And if you already are subscribed, make sure you click that bell so notified for uploads. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a fantastic day.